Hi, I'm Craig with Spec Rescue International. Today on the Spec Show, we're going to cover safety and logistical needs for cutting metal when we're in breaching of concrete operations. When we're breaching concrete and we get into that phase of the operation where we've completed a dirty breach and perhaps we haven't made enough relief cuts, we're left with quite a bit of steel rebar that we have to deal with. This raises some new concerns for us, both logistically and safety-wise, that we have to kind of change gears for and be ready to deal with it. The biggest thing is that now, going from dealing with concrete slurry, exhaust from the saws that are running, and the flying debris that comes from breaking concrete and cutting concrete with the saws, now we're dealing with work that is going to involve sparks. We might have some flammability issues and concerns about the atmosphere. So we want to be prepared for those and get us in the different mindset for this change in the operation. If we already have saws in service for our breaching operation and we've been using them for relief cuts, chances are good that some of the rebar will already be cut. If we complete the breach and still have to remove some rebar, it's not a bad idea to go ahead and switch over to an abrasive wheel for our cutoff machines and go ahead and remove some of the rebar with that. With that comes some safety concerns because using an abrasive wheel on the steel rebar is going to make a significant amount of sparks. And those sparks are going to travel a great distance. So we have to be prepared for that. Make sure that we're using due diligence as far as everyone's PPE is concerned, and making sure that the operator of the saw has a backup person working with them to be their site-specific safety person to make sure that they're not showering the rest of the squad with sparks. Probably one of the lowest impact tools as far as metal removal goes in this operation is the use of a reciprocating saw. I'd like you to take the opportunity to check out our other videos online. Captain Travis Wood from Virginia Beach here has done an excellent video on removing rebar and the proper use of the reciprocating saws. As far as that goes, the reciprocating saw is going to be one of the lowest impact tools we have for removing rebar. It's not going to create a tremendous amount of sparks. It's not going to create an absorbent amount of heat, and the material reaction is going to be relatively low. So as far as safety concerns go, the reciprocating saw for this job is probably one of our safest options. There are ways that we can lessen the impact of this by using different materials to dampen that tool reaction. We can do something as simple as just wrapping the piece of rebar that's going to get removed with some webbing to control its path after it gets released from the cutter. We can use heavy tarps to throw over this if we have extrication blankets, something to dampen the reaction that's going to occur once this piece of rebar gets cut off. Torches is another good viable option for removing the steel from our breach. Torches is going to bring in a lot of additional logistical challenges to support that tool package, as well as the safety concerns of putting the torch in service here. Heat, sparks, concerns about what the atmosphere may be inside of the void space that we're entering, as well as just having the ability to control any possibilities of fire. So having a water extinguisher or hose lines in place and charged is going to be the good choice for maintaining a safe operating space while running the torches. For more information on any of our technical rescue classes or our entire course offering, find us online at specrescue.com.